This video, let's look at multiplying exponents. Just to remind you again, this is a pre-requirement for chapter 1, so this is something that you need to know coming in, so this is just a review. I'm just going over the exponent rules in here. So we can start with the first one. So I'm just writing these out, and I want you to do the same because it might help you when you're actually writing them down, because that's what you'll be doing for the exam, right? So I'm gonna write these down when you have one exponent and then your turn to multiply it by another exponent, right? And the key here is to make sure that the bases are the same. Then you can multiply. Then your answer is going to be, since the base is the same, I'm going to call it A. You can add the two exponents, the two numbers. So basically this would be a to the power m plus n. Okay, so moving on to power rule. We've got, okay, let's write this down. So, oh, sorry, this is not the power rule, this is power of a power rule. So here we've got a power, and then we're raising that to the power of n. In this case, you could think of it as a to the power m multiplied by n. We're not adding here, we're multiplying m times n. Okay. Let's take a look at this. AB to the power m. So what does this mean? This means that you can write this as a to the power m multiplied by b to the power m. Okay, now we're looking at division. So again, these are things that you won't be directly asked, but these are going to be useful in solving or simplifying your expressions, right? So let's look at this, am divided by an. So we can work this out only because this is the same base, it's a, right? If it was like a to the m and b to the n, this isn't, we can't use this quotient rule, right? Okay, so here, this is going to be a and m minus n. So this is going to be top minus bottom. So I almost want to say, write down that it's top minus bottom. Or in correct terms, you can write a numerator and denominator instead. Okay. Now this kind of works the same way that this worked, but it's division. So we've got a over b, a division to the power m. This can also be written as a to the m over b to the m. Right. Now, if you have this, you can simplify it to a over b to the power m. So this is what usually you will see. Okay, and then there's two different rules that you need to remember, is that anything to the power 0 is 1. Okay. And then there's another one that we're not seeing here. It's anything to the power 1 is itself, right? These two little rules, these are just things that you need to have, as these are tools that you can use when you're solving the problems. Okay, let's look at negative exponents. So if you have 1 over a to the power m, we can write this as a to the power negative m, right? And then vice versa. So if you have a to the power negative m, we can write this as 1 over a to the m. Sometimes you need to do this to make sure your power is positive. So this is how you would write it in that case.